London, and I know there's a lot of bad news about the UK, but Brazil, growing up there, it was even worse. But you could still do well. Um, my father did well. Luckily, he had a business that earned in dollars.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Yeah, yeah. Matt, I want to let's move over to Matt because I want to ask him about the U.S. economy. I listened to your last podcast with Doug, and you were talking about the economy. It's almost like it's a tale of two cities. Could you want to go over that a little bit?
Yeah, I'll just say there's different realities, and I think they're it's separated into two major demographics. I mean, most Americans don't own any stock, and those who do, and especially those who've accumulated their wealth in the stock market, look every day in their portfolio and see they judge the society, the geopolitical situation, and their own worth, of course, based upon that, not based upon the real economy experience. And then there's a much larger share of the population at this point that is looking at the real economy. And unfortunately, one of the big divides that's forming in the U.S. is between those who are looking at this financial economy and thinking things are going great, and those who are dealing with the real economy only and think that things are on fire. And that divide is, it's this K-shaped economy thing really starting to come into focus. But it's just all about whether or not you when you look to see how well things are going. If you're looking at your portfolio, it looks good. If you look around the cost of everything, it looks pretty awful, and especially how aggressively those costs have changed in recent years. So I think people are having a very hard time making it now. We see delinquencies in almost every form of debt hitting, all-time highs, whether it be student loans or consumer debt, credit, auto loans, things like that. So it just shows that it's suffering. Meanwhile, the stock market's doing great. So